Mavericks basketball on Mavs TV is brought to you by Home Zone Furniture. It's a roadie for Dallas. The second game of a back-to-back brings them to Target Center in Minneapolis.
Discussion with Chris Finch was that there was an intentionality about getting Jaden McDaniels more involved this year, and it's resulted in him scoring almost 18 points. Game. Early foul called on Minnesota. And here's a deep paint catch, and Cisse goes to work trying to follow home his own miss. And Dallas with an empty possession, but Cisse hustles to get the loose ball back, and now he's on the board in his first start.
Hustled his way to a starter tonight.
Injury management tonight for Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. There's a three for Dante D to open things up here for the Timberwolves. Ball is lost by Max Christie. And here's McDaniels in the open court, a finish and a foul. The late game offense for him in the last two contests. We'll see if he gets going early tonight. Good ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels no good, but go big.
Thinks that they can be better from that perspective.
This year, you look at fast break points allowed. Dallas is getting up over 17 a game.
You think?
1 and 3, that's it. And one of the 4 road games was technically the neutral site game they played in Mexico City. For 3, Drano. That's true. I'm very surprised by this slow start for Anthony Edwards. Here's a drive by Randall. Nothing slow about it. He runs the pick and roll, and his pass is intercepted by Anthony Edwards. And now Edwards accelerates in the open court. The dish to DiVincenzo. By Reed. On the move here is D'Lo, and D'Lo's runner is good. Impressed with how well that came off for Reed.
Reed is an outstanding scorer. Don't forget he can shoot the 3 as well, D'Lo.
And so that gives Najee Marshall his first points in tonight's game. Marshall is averaging 11.5 this year, and 1 for Naz Reed.
Get on a heater. Randall
screens, Conley. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA. And then a swing from Martin over to D'Lo, missed 3. Down to the final 90 seconds of the first quarter. Oh, wow! Dallas scores the first points of the second quarter. Minnesota's already led by as many as 15. And here is Reed. Unstopped on the way to the basket. And back to 11 is the difference on the board. Reed. Now he'll shoot the corner 3.
You gotta everything. That's good. Maybe he'll stop making shots.
6 out of 8, I'm sorry, so far. 15 points. He's the only double-digit scorer in this game right now. Went into an open spot in the corner was PJ. Moved it over to Coop. Sidestep to close out, and Coop for 3. PJ up to 9. He and Coop shared the scoring lead for Dallas with 21 last night in the Mavs overtime win over Portland. He's got the old green light.
Yes, he does.
Bad spacing, steal. Dillingham, chase down, blocked by Brandon Williams. The Timberwolves didn't play. So this is just season 2 and still developing and getting seasoning. Back-to-back for D'Lo.
It's a game of runs. And the Mavericks making one right now against the T-Wolves, down just 7.
Yeah. Here's a pull-up to end that run. Dallas is 10 of 12 on free throws in the game. Clark gave it up. DiVincenzo held on to it for a moment before he... Third time to play on the second night of a back-to-back. Won one of those games, Dallas did, and lost another one. Edwards, good shooting 2-pointers. 4 for 4 on 2s, getting inside, mid-range shots. A pull-up here by Anthony Edwards. And the shooting percentage differential around 45 for Minnesota, around 38 for the Mavs in this game. DiVincenzo, shot. They need to make shots, and they need that shot in the arm. Anthony Edwards.
In this league.
You know, Edwards went 0 for 8 against Denver on Saturday on 3s. He was 0 for 4 in this game on 3s. Before that make a moment ago. A step through for Edwards, who did not score until late in the first half. Coop for 3. Like when long rebounds fly to him, Hart 5 boards, and you see him immediately attack. Gobert follows in after 2 players went out. I wrote that note down today, and I said, I'm going to give that one to Hart tonight.
That's a good one.
That's making the broadcast, isn't it? In the last 3 games. He is scoreless tonight, 0 for 4. Jaden McDaniels from the wing. He hit a corner three a moment ago. Minnesota shooting 48%. Edwards got himself out of trouble on the baseline with a nice pass. Cross court from Randall to McDaniels. McDaniels has hit 15 points for the game. Edwards a pull-up three. Gobert underneath the basket. And he slams it home on the putback. Answer, and he said, I asked about McDaniels, and he said, well, look, we had an intentionality at the beginning of the year to get him more involved on offense as Marshall scores with 19 points, and he has his hands on the ball right now, as a matter of fact. And he's going to attack. Gobert follows in for the easy putback again.
They're really trying to do too much there.
And then a pass behind Powell, who was rolling, and DiVincenzo will have an on somebody. There's a couple of guys tied at 1,199 games. Both went to Illinois. One's named Eddie Johnson. Oh, nice finish.
The last thing about Conley is he was smart enough to go to the Big Ten and play his college career.
He went to Ohio State.
That's exactly right.
Fourth pick, Al Horford, the third pick. Mike Conley, the fourth pick. And Uncle Jeff Green, the fifth pick. Down the lane, big flush, Gobert.
So frustrating when you have to play short-handed.
New season high for 16-3. What a performance in those games. Another offensive rebound. Dallas looking for those first, second chance points, and they have them. Now, with 10 of 14 games going into tonight, Musa qualifies for the league leaders. He's had 1.4 blocks per game. And keep in mind, Knicks on Wednesday. We were telling everyone a little while ago about the score of that Miami-New York game as Coop scores in the paint, and Coop's up in January.
Yep.
So, two network exclusives, so no Mavs TV for Mavs and Knicks. So, anything we got to say? Dallas's two-way players to be on an NBA floor. He went to college at Georgia Tech for 3 years and then played a season for Auburn. Whenever the Mavs scored 125 plus points and won, it was free pizza. I believe it was Pizza Hut, right? It was Pizza Hut. Yeah, Pizza Hut.
Well, that memory of yours, man, is just baffling.
Well, when it comes to getting free food, I mean, you know. Oh, Cisse.
Another block.
Rob Dillingham. Well, we mentioned what's going on here. That might be, oh, Dillingham just dunked it.
He's still maturing as a young player in this league, trying to learn and understand how to advance.
There's Hardy. Reed had a double-double tonight. In addition to 22 points, he also had 12 rebounds, which equaled his season high. So this is the best game of the year, essentially.
He was certainly instrumental when Denver was making their move.
Well, you had a basket by Hardy.
I want to correct.
Minnesota played Denver on Saturday, so that's when I was on the mind. Oh, Hardy. He could not gather in the alley-oop pass.
This is too high.
Another Jaden Hardy three. We know he's capable of getting on a hot streak like this, and so what does this bode for the future? Obviously, that's the more pertinent question to ask. As Barrichet slammed it home. Dillingham missed for the Timberwolves. And here is another probe inside for Caleb Martin, who scores again with a foul. Collegiately, of course. I'm sure many remember him from UCLA. He had a year at Kentucky, but 2 really good years at UCLA. Hard minutes last night.
He was everywhere.
Had a season-high 20 points. Here's Miles Kelly off the inbounds pass. He's hopefully back on Wednesday night. Lively still on his minutes restriction, we'll assume. But Gap will be back, we hope, and ready to do landlord things against the New York Knicks.